We present the students of grade 4 with ribbon display. You can see how nicely the students of grade 4 with the ribbon display. Zumba dance. So here we have now the grade 5th and 6th students will be doing a dance cum fitness presentation. Zumba improve coordination, which is extremely important to maintain as we grow older. Zumba is both a dance and a fitness routine. Zumba provides a workout for the whole body.
Yo vengo presentándote la zumba y ya sé que te va a gustar. Sí.
Yo whine, allez un son de qualité. Gardez qui j'en ai café yo piqué. Longtemps nous qu'a caché du fait. Le week-end nous qu'a commencé. Sol la jamane nous qu'a moiné. Mas pas café yo décompressé. Longtemps nous qu'a caché du fait.
Yo no sé por qué esa música me está volviendo tan loco.
Okay.
Porque la llevo tan dentro. Baila conmigo ya y tú vas a descubrir lo que la zumba es.
So you can see how nicely the students of grade 5th and 6th, they are doing the Zumba display.
Ahí la tienes tu cosa buena, algo nuevo para mi pueblo y el mundo entero, ¿vale?
Nous la café yo whine, allez un son de qualité. Gardez qui j'en ai café yo piqué. Longtemps nous qu'a caché du fait. Gardez chaleur, café yo dansé. Gardez chaleur.
Parents, please cheer their stands. It is extremely important to ensure that every cheer stand is performed properly to avoid the risk of injury. Parents, please cheer the stands. Parents, please cheer the stands.
Taekwondo enhances self-esteem by increasing your physical and mental power. It builds confidence by encouraging you to succeed and to take control of your life. It develops discipline among those who are practicing it. So we have the students from grades 7 to 9 presenting a Taekwondo display. They begin with basic punches and kicks.
Punch position. Hey! One. Taekwondo. Two. Taekwondo. Three. Taekwondo. And leg back. Hey! One. Hey! 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 One.
The students have been trained by our Taekwondo instructors, Ms. Vivitha Bande and Mr. Vishal Bande. We have students demonstrating some basic kicks along with their instructors, Ms. Vivitha Bande and Mr. Vishal Bande. we have our girls showcasing some self-defense techniques. We have our girls demonstrating some basic self-defense techniques. We have our girls demonstrating some amazing self-defense techniques. And here are participants.
Now we have the next event pyramid. We have girls of 8, 9, 6 to 9 showing their display. Not all pyramids were built in Egypt. We have our girls from grade 6 to 9 showcasing come daring human pyramid display. Let's welcome our Chakde girls on the field. You can see the daring of the grade 6 to 9 girls, how they are doing the daring of making a human pyramid display. to human parameter. Parents, please cheer them.
First of all, I would like to thank Rassaz International School for giving me such an honor, and it's absolutely my pleasure. And I would like to take this opportunity to talk about one of my experience, because whenever someone introduces me and whenever they introduce one of my achievements, which is English channel, it brings up a lot of questions like 12 hours of continuous swimming from England to France. How is it possible? So I would like to share my journey, that how this happened and how it's possible for human body to do it. First of all, the water temperatures when we swim are somewhere around 9 to 12 degrees Celsius. Cold enough to put our body into hypothermia, where because of the cold you go unconscious and you can go into coma. And for that we go 2 months before the swim, and like every other Indian swimmer, I went there 2 months before the swim to train. First day I get into the water and I last for 7 minutes. That's it, not more than 7 minutes, because my hands were cramped. It was like this. My legs were getting cramped. My face was hurting. Entire body felt like there were needles in the body. And first day 7 minutes. Hello. Yeah. First day 7 minutes. The second day I again go in. I last for 15 minutes. Third day I swim for 30 minutes. Fourth day I swim for 45 minutes, and then I gradually bring it down till Saturday, and Sunday I rest. Second week I start with half an hour. Then second day I do 45 minutes. Then 1 hour 30 minutes, and then again gradually bring it down, and Sunday I rest. And like this I was there for 2 months, and by the 1 week before the swim I was swimming. The first day was 4 hours, second day 6 hours, third day 8 hours, then again gradually bring it down from 6 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours and rest. And at this point I'm completely prepared to do the swim. We were waiting for a week to get a right temperature, right conditions, and we finally found the day, and it was like 4th of August 2014, and we were like, okay, let's go for it. And everyone told us that the weather forecast told us that the weather is good, and only first 2 hours you have to struggle because the this would be 5 meter, and after that you can you'll have a good weather and you can manage a swim, easy swim. So I was like, okay, fine, sounds good. I start off my swim, and I had I had a hamstring pain before the swim, so I took a painkiller before swimming. I get in the water, I have a painkiller, I start swimming. First hour goes by, everything is good. The waves are high, they are like 5 meters of height, but I push through it. The second hour is going good, but less that I knew that the painkiller started wearing off, and in the process I ruptured my left hamstring tendon, and my left leg was dead, it wasn't working. And at that point only one thing was in my head, that irrespective of what happens, I have to keep swimming, and I have to think about the factors which are within my control rather than the factors which are beyond my control. So after second hour, my leg is not working. Now I'm 3 hours in the water, and that the water is not now 5 meter of high tide, but it's now 6. It was getting worse, and I was just thinking that, okay, this is the worst condition. Let's make up my mind that this is the condition I'll have to swim in, and I keep swimming. Now every hour we have to feed from the boat, and we have to feed within 20 seconds, If we feed more than that, then the current will push us away. It can push us back, or it can push us on the side track. So I take the feed within 20 seconds. And at the fifth hour feed, when I was taking the feed, my father passed me the bottle, and the waves were so much that the boat came onto me, and the propeller of the boat hit my right leg, the right ankle. And at this point, both the legs were not working. Still, one thing was in my mind that what are the factors within my control? It is to swim. It is like I have my upper body strength, I'll keep swimming. But my legs were dropping down, and in swimming, when your legs are up, you glide through the water, but when your legs are down, you tend to drag a lot of water with you, and you have to put in twice as much as energy like when you swim. So without thinking anything, I keep swimming. 6 hours in the water. We are right in between the channel, between England and France, between the English channel, and that's where the pods of jellyfish started coming in. So the tentacles of the jellyfish are very poisonous. Too much of the jellyfish sting can cause kidney poisoning. The poison can directly travel through your skin to your kidney, and it can harm you, and it can make you go unconscious. But I was like swimming 5 strokes, and I was getting hit by jellyfish. 5 strokes, I was getting hit by jellyfish, and I cannot avoid them. There were like a lot of jellyfishes around me. I was just swimming through it. Now, until 10 hours of swimming, it was like physical strength. I was prepared for it, but after 10 hours, it was all mental strength, because after 10 hours, my eyes started rolling up. My body didn't have any energy in it, and I was not able to produce the heat the body requires to sustain in that cold, and I was slowly slipping into hypothermia. I could feel my eyes roll up, and there have been incidents in the English Channel where the swimmer is swimming, his arms are going, and slowly he goes down, and disappears. So it was a very tricky situation. People on the boat were alarmed because my back was turning blue, one of the symptoms of hypothermia. And without thinking anything, I had only one thing in my mind, that irrespective of what happens, either the weather gets so bad the pilot pulls me out, or I go unconscious while swimming, but I'm not gonna say I quit. And I'm around 12 hours 30 minutes in when the pilot signals me that, oh, you are here. You have to just swim another 1 kilometer and you're there. And we are stopping here because boat can't go ahead. Now I'm more scared because I don't know how I'm going to finish to the end, because I'm not sure whether I'll be able to. My head is like, I'm going unconscious slowly. And they told me that you have to go to the end and stand up. And I'm thinking that how can I stand, because my legs are not working. And I didn't tell this to the pilot or my crew, because when the propeller hit me, it is a direct disqualification if a boat touches you. So at that point I couldn't say anything, and I managed to finish the swim in 2 hours 42 minutes. I go to the French coast and I somehow hold the rocks and wave my hand, and that was my English Channel journey. This taught me a very important lesson in life, that no matter how many obstacles come in your way, you have to keep moving forward. And talking about my past, I wasn't a very bright kid, I wasn't a very athletic kid, I wasn't a very artistic kid. I was the one who was labeled good for nothing, and throughout the childhood, everyone figured out there's something wrong. Later on, in 9th standard, when Tare Zameen Par came out, and everyone had a realization that, oh, there's something like this, like dyslexia is there. And we did our test, and I had dyslexia and dysgraphia, and that was the reason I had trouble communicating or understanding people or making friends. And that's when we started working on it, and I had constant counseling sessions, and that was the turning point for me. Everything changed for me, and it was all because of my parents' patience. Since all the parents are here, I would like to say that every child is an unwrapped gift. It's just a matter of time and he opens up. you have to find it the right quality in him. And my parents, I was fortunate enough that my parents are athletes, and they had the patience in me, and they just never pressurized me into anything. And this is where I stand because of them. And they are out with a book. So we have a book which is called, it's in Marathi right now, and soon we are going to come in English. And it's not about an athlete, but it's about an parent's vision or the parent's struggle to raise an athlete. And my mother and my father are the right, and it describes the entire journey of English Channel and all my other swims. I will definitely contact the school once the English version is out, and I will come and visit and give the book to the library for sure. And once again, thank you for inviting me. It was an absolute pleasure.
And here goes the first class. Our participants have started. They need to balance the book on their head without touching. If they touch the book, it will be considered a foul. Second place, grade 1A of Topaz House. The second place goes to Zara Qureshi of Emerald House. Meanwhile, we have the book balancing race for boys. The second lap is in session.
Mr. Dhawal, can we have you here for a minute? Non-participants standing near the tracks, please move.
We have the book balancing race for grade 2 going on. Our boys are ready at the track. And managing trustee Mr. Shadab Ahmed to the event. A huge round of applause to our chairman Mr. Rais Ahmed and our trustee Shadab Ahmed. Welcome, sir.
आउट ये क्या आउट है कोई नहीं है बेटा हम लोग भी गए
Please do not come at the track for settling any disputes now. The child will be disqualified if you find any parent at the track. Help us maintain discipline. Book balancing girls, grade 2. First place goes to Huda Sheikh of Emerald House. Grade 2 boys, Mohammad Umair Siddiqui, first place from Emerald House. Shoaib Khan, second place from Ruby House. Abdul Hadi Sheikh, third place also from Ruby House.
Sharjil. Guys, all sit down so that the parents can see. Second.
Parents, we request you to kindly clear the track. The photograph of your child will be shared with you. Please do not come near the track to take a photo. We will be sharing the photograph of your children with you. Thank you.
Thank you. He's first.
Meanwhile, we have the cone race going on for grade 3 girls. Dear parents, kindly pay attention. We have finished with the heats of the sports day yesterday and only the finalists are going to compete in the race today. We have Hannah Sheikh from Ruby House. I request Ms. Fareed to give away the medals and certificates to our winners.
मेरा पॉकेट पर्सनल पॉकेट
One-legged race. The first place we have Ayan Siddiqui of Topaz House. The second place we have Avnish Sherwegar of...
Please be quick.
We have the shuttle run going on for grade 6 boys. Meanwhile, we have our winners for shuttle run from grade 6 girls. We request Chatura ma'am to give away the medals and certificates to our winners.
winners never quit and quitters.
पुलिस स्टेशन में जाना पड़ेगा ना एम्बुलेंस वगैरह
Last lap for the backward running race. Leading is the Emerald House. Place goes to Mukarram Patel of Emerald House. The second place, Harun Sheikh of Emerald House, and third place goes to Anik Momin of the Fire House. Meanwhile, we have the three-legged Congratulations to all the winners.
जंप किया था इसने ये आया बोलते हैं जंप किया था सर ये आया ऐसा
मेरा भाई इसी में बाइक की चाबी भी इसी में है
Also from Emerald, and in the third place we have Mufaddal Sadiq and Sameer from Emerald House.
थोड़ा मिलना तो मुश्किल है
Miss Julie, you are requested. Place goes to Yusuf Khan of
बाद में
Emerald
देखेंगे
House. Second place goes to Ahmad Arab of Topaz.
येलो येलो
And first, who's first? Who's first?
First, 70-meter race. Amir Mansoori of Sapphire House. Now we have Shamila ma'am for the fellas. Ayan Siddiqui of Topaz. Ali Mukhi of Topaz House. Furkan Ansari of Ruby House. Saloni ma'am for the felicitation of first in 100-meter race. Here we have Huda.
Second prize. Grade 6. First prize, Humaya Khan.
Foul! Very speed, huh?
अरे यार अभी तो पता नहीं क्या क्या हो रहा है समझ में नहीं आ रहा। मोहित
Here we have with us Uruj ma'am for the felicitation of 100-meter race. Congratulations. Second we have Mohsina Mistri. Felicitation of 100-meter race boys. We have Raid Sheikh of Emerald House who stood first in 100-meter race. Webamina, please come near the victory board. Webamina, student, please be seated on your places or else you are not going to get the medals. Please be seated.
Emerald House has a score of 464 points. And Topaz House is leading with 514 points. And now students, along with the other races we are having, there are also points for discipline. To see whether you are there in your Shamiana, which is allotted for you, please keep your students ready for the relay race.
Of Sapphire House. Second place we have Huda Sheikh of Topaz. And third place we have we have Fazil Sheikh from Emerald House. Congratulations to all the winners and the certificates to our winners.
मोहित जेब तेरा सरनेम क्या है? आदिब।
हाँ राम को बोला दूसरा को जा रहा है
अरे हंसा तो
जाऊंगा कैसे
Sadia Ali from Ruby House. Congratulations girls, well done.
यहाँ पर
Nawaz. The winners of 9th standard short put race. It is the Emerald House, followed by Topaz. Participants, stay in your tracks, stay in your tracks. Yes, and now Emerald is leading again. And the winner is Topaz House. And here they go.
Leading is the Emerald House. And now again there's a tough competition between Emerald and Ruby, followed closely by Topaz and Sapphire. Followed by the Emerald. We have the Topaz House in the lead. And here we go. Yes, still Topaz is in lead. Ruby House has surprisingly taken over. And it's now Ruby in the lead. And the winners are the Ruby House, followed closely by the Sapphire. Grade 8 competing grade 8. And Emerald House is in the lead, followed by Topaz. Emerald in the lead again, followed. And now Ruby is competing for the second place. Some nail biting competition there.
ओए हटना हट जा जल्दी
Ruby followed by the Emerald. Everybody here.
ये हो गया कंप्लेन नहीं करेंगे तो आपको आधार कार्ड पैन कार्ड भी
Congratulations to all the winners.
Very fast, hey, very fast, don't talk now, very fast. Very fast. एक मिनट सर
Ruby House. Yeah. And runner-up is Topaz 40. And third position is Sapphire 29. And fourth Emerald 10 marks out of 100. All congratulations. You have done a very well job, beta.
Okay, so the Red House captain and the vice captain and the house advisor, please come and accept the trophy for the best matching house. Miss Saloni are here to receive the trophy. May I request sir to please give away the trophy.
Ruby House. Wow.
बस wait
Make some noise.
आधे मत जा। सर यहाँ पर आपको मदद मिल गया ना बाजू में। दो बार बोला रुक जा, हट जा साइड में।
He stood first in the 100 meters running race. We have Nasreen Khan, who stood second in the 100 meters running race. Parent of Asira Khan. And we have Paul Khan in the book balancing race. She stood second. Parent of Altamash Khan. Okay, we have Khalid Siddiqui, parent of Ayan Siddiqui, who stood second in the 100 meters running race. Congratulations all the parents.
Okay, I'm just sorry. We have a tie for the best athlete. It's Ayan Siddiqui and Griffin Shamil. That's a tie.
दिलफिन यहाँ पर आ जाएंगे सर, यहाँ पर।
Girls, come on, yes. Grade 5 to 9.
यहाँ पर बेटा यहाँ पर।
Boys. Best athlete, Rassaz 9.
सर यहाँ पर। Everyone.
Okay, here we are on the 4th position. We have the Sapphire House. Third position, Emerald with 520 points. Third position, Ruby 523.
Victory!
Okay, sir. Only girls who work hard to all of us, parents, students, everybody.
मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तव जय दाता, जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
The annual sports meet 2018-19 is now